Inning number 4. And first offering is fouled off. Guerrero, the runner at second with one away. He swings and fouls one off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And the batter is George Springer. He's 0 for 1. Fought off foul. Runners at first and second with one gone. Top half of inning number 4. Late on that fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Just off the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two balls.
Squirts away a little bit. Runners at first and second with one gone. That hits the dirt, and now 3-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Runners on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Out at third. And that ends the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Bieber back to work. On the ground, right side. France gets it to first. And a quick out, number 1. So digging in, James Outman. And that chops in for a strike.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Line drive. And a base hit right there. So a man aboard now with one away.
They'll back in trouble, Boog, and it's just been like this for him most of the game. They've been all over him since his first pitch, and I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
Swing at a ground ball, and it goes just foul.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
And that one is downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Man at first, one away. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Davis Schneider. That one inside. And that is ball 1.
Well, these Blue Jays need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Inside, almost got him.
Three and two.
Struck him out looking on the backdoor slider.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. He's one of the best players in the game. And a foul ball.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So 2 down now, and here is Addison Barger. This one popped up, and that's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. And he hits a ground ball right side, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They're down here 5-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, and delivers outside. And it's 1-1.
1-1. Aye.
Right side, hard hit. On to France. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Here comes Chris Taylor. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Here's Betts. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Foul ball. Swings and misses. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Dodgers down in order. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium. All set for the top of the 6th. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez makes the grab, 1 away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. First pitch, and he just misses. Bichette, multi-time All-Star, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. That one misses. Now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And a pitch. Foul ball there. On the ground to third. Muncy. In plenty of time to first, and Bichette is retired. Two outs, base is empty. And now Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
And that one ripped to left. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Offense held in check there. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4-5-6 coming up. It's the Dodgers 5. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. And that one is inside, ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one catches the zone, and the count 1-2. Teoscar goes down on strikes.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Swings through that. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Chopped left side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here comes Max Muncy. Pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
And that one wrapped foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Close, but call the ball. And that's ball 2.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
2 down, nobody on. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Strikeout number. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Anthony Santander at the plate. Snell back to work. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Movement in the bullpen. Alex Vesia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Yates also throwing.
Ball. That's inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes, and he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Kirby Yates gets the ball now. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 38, Kirby.
On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Yates, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Inside, and that's ball 1. One down, base is empty. That one missed.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That one misses. 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Wild pitch. Catcher gets a piece. And now a man into scoring position. Runner at second here, one gone. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Yo, 1.
Ball 1.
In the dirt. Caught in a rundown now. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The designated hitter, strike zone.
Fastball for a strike. Check swing, called strike. On the ground, right side. A flip to the pitcher covering, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. So up next, James Outman. Ouch.
Time. You got hit. First base.
Well, that one might sting for a bit, but it helps the team and it boosts the OBP boog. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but sometimes it's not. I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
That's a ball.
Outman stands at first with 1 out. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. A little bit high. It's 2-2. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next.
99 pitches, about to throw his 100th here in the 7th inning. This is where you really start looking for any signs of fatigue. Now just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Line to left, pulls up, and it drops for a hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, 1 out. There's Freddie Freeman now. That one's in there. It's 0-1. And there's a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking,
that's a base hit. Headed to the plate. The throw in, but it's offline. And the lead is up to 5.
Back-to-back base hits. He had that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Coming home, he will score, and it's an RBI single. It's 7-1. So 1 out with 2 aboard. Mookie, here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout.
Number 65.
Check swing, called strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2 stays alive. The 0-2. And Mookie takes.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Outside low and a full count now. And they're all loaded up. So bases loaded with 1 away. And now Teoscar Hernandez. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Way out front for strike 2. That one just missing inside. 1-2 to count. Base hit. 1 run is in. Throw cut off. Down to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 9-1. Smith, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. 4 runs already in the frame. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That one ripped. That's back. Gone. That one felt good. His second homer of this series, and they add on. It's 12-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Muncy in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays. Mason Fukudome taking over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Check swing, no appeal. And there's the strike. Next offering is down low. Draws the walk there.
That's upstairs. Ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Outman in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fouled off left side. Conforto off of first with 2 away. Got him. That one ends the onslaught and the inning. But they score 7 times to blow this. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then, and I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Very high with that one. And 1-1. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
he
in
lived
the Hall
in your
of...
neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them, and that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
Varsho in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
Ball 2.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That's outside, and that's ball 3. The Dodgers up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. And there's ball 4.
Nope. Ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Barger, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Six straight outside the strike zone.
That's ball 3.
In the dirt.
3-0.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. No throw. He's in there safely. 1 out and a runner at second. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That ball's carrying. And forget it. A massive home run. His 17th of the year. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 12-3.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this.
So 1 out, nobody on. And here is Alejandro Kirk. And first offering is fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Into center. And it falls. Man at first with 1 gone. Bo Bichette up to the dish. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground to third. Off balance feed. There's 1. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. The Jays get a pair on this homer. Last half of the 8th coming up. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Louis Varland.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in. That's obviously regardless of the score.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0.
You know, these Dodgers really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They've been good in those high-pressure moments, and they've come through with 7 hits with runners in scoring position. That's pretty awesome.
To the right side, and that one handled. Now the throw to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Just missed. There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. Now he'll turn for second. That's a double, and he's got a 4-hit day. Here comes Chris Taylor. Fastball for a strike. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. 1 out and a runner at second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. line drive base hit right center field. Here comes Freddie around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's 13-3.
Comes through with the RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. That one close, ruled the ball. And it's 2-1. Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I'd say he pretty much had to offer at that one. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Even though it ended up outside the zone, it still was close enough to where it looked like it could drop down right on that corner and get the call. Last thing you want to do is get punched out by the umpire knowing you could have at least fouled the pitch off and kept the at-bat going.
Hernandez stands in now and watches strike one. Next pitch is outside. This one in the air right field. And George makes the grab. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And first offering is fouled off. Vladdy with just one more homer to reach the 200 career mark. And that misses. 1-1.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
That's to third. Muncy. Not in time. He's safe.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
So, man aboard, Anthony Santander now at the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Next offering is in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Outside low. Full count 3-2. Guerrero gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard. My partner known for being a touch hacktastic. All right, you walked 130 times.
Oh my goodness.
In your career.
I can't even believe. I'd win.
130
when did that
times.
happen?
Yeah.
I don't even, seriously, I don't believe that.
Here comes the manager out of the new pitcher for the Dodgers, Blake Trinan.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
France, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a foul out of play.
Outside, that's a ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And they're happy to play station to station right here.
Hey.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's George Springer.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That's off the inside corner. 3 balls, no strikes.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And there's the automatic. In the air, left field. Hernandez right there to make the grab. Runners tagging from second and third. To third, not in time to get him. He's safe as the run scores on the sac fly. So up next for Toronto, Davis Schneider. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. No throw, safe at second. Right through there for a strike. That one outside, and it's 1-2. Oh, right to the backstop. And save.
He got it.
A close play at the plate, and that scores a run on the wild pitch.
Well, you'll take a run however you can get it. And right there, the wild pitch is what made that one happen. No need to wait around as a runner on a ball like that.
One away with a runner at third here in the top of the ninth. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. That's down and in.
2 strikes.
Up the middle. Base hit and a run in to score. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Runner on the move. There's a ball.
Inside.
No throw. He's in there safely. Move to second. Schneider dives back in, but they got him. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The Jays down to their final strike. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered in this game. Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Runner goes again in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base.
Easy swipe a second right there with no throw down. It looks like they're very focused on this hitter at the plate. I'm not sure if that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base.
Oh, now this is blasted. way back there, on its way, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit. It's 13-8.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another.
And I think Dave Roberts. 2 outs, nobody on. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Dives, but it's foul. Here's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hard hit, right side. Throw to first, ball game. And the Dodgers slug their way to a win in this one.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and